Chemical reactions involve the breaking and making of bonds between atoms to produce new substances. Reactants interact with each other in different ways, and thus the chemical reactions may be classified into different types. Let's find out the various types of chemical reactions. A chemical reaction is a process that leads to the transformation of one set of chemical substances into another. Chemical reactions are classified as combination reactions, decomposition reactions, single displacement reactions, and double displacement reactions. Chemical reactions in which two or more reactants combine into one product are called combination reactions. Chemical reactions in which a single compound splits into two or more simpler substances under suitable conditions are called decomposition reactions. Chemical reactions in which a more reactive element or ion displaces a less reactive one are called single displacement reactions. In this video, we will study some chemical reactions and classify them as combination, decomposition, and single displacement reactions. The first reaction is that of iron with copper sulfate solution. The setup of the experiment consists of a test tube filled with aqueous CuSO4 solution and iron nails. Aqueous copper sulfate solution appears blue in color due to the presence of hydrated copper ions. Now, an iron nail is dropped into the solution. What happens at the molecular level? Cu+2 ion moves towards the iron nail made up of iron atoms, and these Fe atoms lose 2 electrons which are accepted by the Cu+2 ion. Copper atom thus formed gets deposited over the iron nail. This leads to the formation of FeSO4.6H2O, which turns the solution green due to the presence of hydrated Fe ions. So, we have learned that this reaction is a single displacement reaction in which iron replaces copper from its solution. The second reaction involves burning of magnesium in the air. The experimental setup consists of a magnesium ribbon, burner, and tongs. The burner is lighted to heat the magnesium ribbon. The magnesium ribbon starts burning in oxygen with a white flame, forming magnesium oxide, which is seen as a white residue. In other words, magnesium combines with oxygen of the air to form magnesium oxide. As two reactants have combined to form a product, this reaction is a combination reaction. The third reaction is that of zinc with dilute hydrochloric acid. The experimental setup consists of a test tube filled with dilute HCl, a cork, zinc metal in a Petri dish, and a delivery tube. Zinc metal is dropped into the test tube. The cork is used to seal the tube. The delivery tube is inserted into the test tube through the hole of the cork. What happens at the molecular level? Zinc metal and dilute HCl react, making the zinc atom lose 2 of its electrons, which are accepted by the hydrogen atom. The 2 hydrogen atoms come close to each other to form H2 molecule. Simultaneously, Zn+2 ion gets attracted to the negatively charged chlorine atoms and forms aqueous ZnCl2. Hydrogen gas is seen as a brisk effervescence of a colorless gas. Zinc has replaced hydrogen from the acid. So this is an example of a single displacement reaction. The fourth reaction comprises heating of lead nitrate. For this, take a test tube containing lead nitrate powder and a burner. Begin heating the powder. A chemical reaction takes place where Pb plus 2 loses 2 of its electrons, which are accepted by oxygen atoms to form O2. NO2 is released and PbO2 is formed in the process. You can see a brown gas coming out of the test tube while the powder in the test tube turns yellow. This gas is NO2 and the yellow residue left behind is lead oxide. In other words, on heating, lead nitrate breaks down, that is, it decomposes into lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen gas. Therefore, this is a thermal decomposition reaction. To summarize, we have learned that chemical reactions in which 2 or more reactants combine into one product are called combination reactions. Chemical reactions in which a single compound splits into 2 or more simpler substances under suitable conditions are called decomposition reactions. Chemical reactions in which a more reactive element or ion displaces a less reactive one are called single displacement reactions. You might have got an overview of the various types of chemical reactions. But what is the criteria for a reaction to be classified as a combination reaction? Let's learn more about combination reactions in our upcoming videos.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.